Get ready, Scoopster fans. We're diving headfirst into the biggest stories in Latin music. First up, the 2025 Latin Grammys Album of the Year nominations are in, and the competition is fiercer than ever. Next, we're celebrating a Tejano legend. Jennifer Peña is blowing out the candles, and we're counting down her top 5 most streamed songs that still have us singing along. Then, the ultimate celebration of Latin music is almost here. We've got the full lineup for Billboard Latin Music Week 2025, and it's stacked with your favorite artists. And finally, get ready to welcome a brand new sound. HYBE Latin America's first Latin pop group, Santos Bravos, is making their explosive debut with a free concert. You won't want to miss any of this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The 2025 Latin Grammys Album of the Year nominations are officially here, and it's a global celebration of Latin music's finest. With 11 albums from 8 different nationalities vying for the coveted award, the nominees showcase an incredible spectrum of talent. We've got superstars like Bad Bunny and Rauw Alejandro representing Puerto Rico, legends such as Gloria Estefan and Alejandro, Santos bringing their iconic voices, and emerging artists like Joaquina from Venezuela and Alina Rose also making their mark. This year's nominees aren't just about the lead artist. They represent a massive creative team of producers, engineers, composers, and more, all contributing to the magic. From the urban beats of Bad Bunny's Dubai Trar Más Fo to S, to the salsa-infused Cosa Nostra by Rauw Alejandro, the genre-bending PAPOTA from CA7 Riel and Paco Amoroso, and the deeply personal Cancionera by Natalia Lafourcade, these albums are pushing boundaries and celebrating cultural richness. The Album of the Year award recognizes the collective effort behind these monumental projects, highlighting innovation, diversity, and cultural significance. The ceremony is set to take place on November 13th in Las Vegas, so get ready to see who will take home the biggest prize in Latin music. But before we crown the Album of the Year winner, we're heading to another massive celebration. Get ready, because the full lineup for Billboard Latin Music Week is dropping next. Happy birthday to the one and only Jennifer Peña. Known as the Princess of Tejano, she's celebrating her special day by reminding us why she's a legend. Even after a 13-year hiatus, Jennifer Peña's voice still captivates, and her recent return with new music and the upcoming El Camino tour is electrifying. We're diving into her top 5 most streamed songs that continue to resonate with fans of all ages. From career-defining anthems that blend Tejano roots with pop appeal to heartfelt ballads showcasing raw vulnerability, her music tells stories of love, resilience, and passion. Tracks like her most streamed hit, a powerful ballad that introduced her to millions, and another deeply emotional recording that solidified her staying power, are absolute must-listens. Her infectious melodies and passionate delivery in other fan favorites cemented her place in both Tejano and Latin pop. This birthday isn't just a celebration of her past hits, but a look forward to her exciting new era with empowering anthems and fierce cumbia pop tracks, proving why Jennifer Peña remains a beloved figure. Don't miss out on the legend's comeback. And speaking of massive celebrations, get ready for the biggest week in Latin music. We've got the full scoop on the Billboard Latin Music Week lineup coming up. Get ready, music lovers, because the most influential week in Latin music is almost here. Scoopster proudly presents the full lineup for the 2025 Scoopster Latin Music Week, taking over the Fillmore Miami Beach from October 20th to 24th. This year's event is bigger and better than ever, boasting 32 panels and over 100 guests, including the biggest names, most relevant executives, and hottest content creators in the industry. We're talking about a star-studded roster featuring Alijo, Aitana, Bibishido, Christian Alicia, Danny Ocean, Ivy Queen, Lenny Tavares, Luck Ra, Lupita Infante, Michelle Maciel, Olga Tanyan, Rauw Alejandro, Silvana Estrada, Takasha, and Yalen, just to name a few. The announcement, made at a vibrant press conference, highlighted the incredible growth and global reach of Latin music. Miami Beach Mayor Stephen Maynor even declared it the heart of Latin music. Prepare for insightful panels, marquee conversations, networking opportunities, and the electrifying Scoopster en Vivo showcases. This legendary event spans 30 years and is the premier gathering for Latin music professionals and fans worldwide. Don't miss your chance to be part of history. But before we get lost in the rhythm of Miami Music Week, we've got one more explosive announcement. Get ready for the debut of HYBE Latin America's first-ever Latin pop group, Santos Bravos. Prepare yourselves for a groundbreaking moment in Latin pop. HYBE Latin America is set to launch its very first Latin pop group, Santos Bravos, and they're making their grand debut with a free concert in Mexico City's iconic Auditorio Nacional on October 21st. This all-male ensemble, whose 5 members are still shrouded in mystery as their reality series unfolds, represents a new chapter for HYBE Latin America with global ambitions rooted right here in the region. This massive free show will serve as the grand finale to a 12-episode multi-platform venture that has spanned YouTube, Spotify, VIX, and EXA TV, showcasing the journey of these talented candidates from across Latin America. While they've already dazzled audiences during the Seasons Bravas throughout the series, this concert marks their official, full-scale debut where they'll perform their brand-new single and be joined by special guests. Jaime Escalon, the showrunner, calls this just the beginning of what will become an unprecedented cultural and musical phenomenon. Don't miss the chance to witness the birth of the next big thing in Latin music. And that's a wrap on today's Scoopster Rundown. Alright, Scoopster fam, let's do a lightning recap. The 2025 Latin Grammys nominations are out. Jennifer Peña is celebrating her birthday with her top hits. The full lineup for Billboard Latin Music Week is here, and Santos Bravos are making their massive debut. Don't miss a single beat like this video. Subscribe to Scoopster for all the latest, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. You can also follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.